Howdy, I'm Derek, and in this episode of Lambda of the Week, we're covering a Lambda custom Excel function called Sheet Exists. If you're new to Lambda, please make sure to check out the video that previews this series using a link in the comments below. To get a free workbook with this Lambda we're covering today, as well as a few others, there's also a link to that in the comments below. And if you want to get a copy of the full Lambda library template that I use with over 70 custom functions and examples of each of them, check out that link in the comments below as well. You'll see a lot of the things we're going to cover all throughout 2026. So this week, it's called Sheet Exists. Pretty darn simple. You're just going to give it a sheet name that should be in your file, and it'll tell you whether or not it exists, but not with a true or false, with the index of the order of where that sheet is. So as an example here, the About sheet, okay, well, that's existing right here. That's the first sheet, so it's number 1. Valid email, okay, that's number 3, so that returns 3. This one is fake. It's not in there, as is this one, and then the other two are indeed in there. Whether it is visible or not, it doesn't matter. It will give you the index of it as if it was right there invisible. Okay, really helpful when you're making sure you have completeness. Maybe you have a file with a whole bunch of workbooks with different people's names or departments or locations or something. You want to use that for completeness. Maybe there are conditionals that you want to build into it, or just for whatever reason. Many times I've had to check, does that sheet exist, to do something else further down the line. So that one's pretty easy, and that is it for this week's episode of Lambda of the Week. Remember to get your free copy of this workbook, or even better, grab a copy of that full library of Lambda custom functions that we'll be covering all throughout this year in 2026. You can find links to both in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment on what you like, share with a friend or a colleague you think would benefit, and of course, click subscribe so you don't miss out on the rest of the items, just like this for this year and other great Excel tips and tricks. Thanks for watching and have an excellent rest of your day.